So if you're looking for a clone of Tom Ford's Oud Wood, you're absolutely going to want to check out Lunar & Co.'s Woud Oud. Hey, what's going on? Hunter here and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, what I do is I make fragrance related content. So if you love fragrances, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and also be sure to follow my fragrance Instagram page. But that is correct, guys. Today I'm bringing you a clone of one of my favorite private blend Tom Fords, which is of course Oud Wood. And this one is called Woud Oud, or it's like Woud Oud or Woud Oud. I'm not sure, but that is actually a pretty awesome name. I gotta give him credit for that. But this is actually a house that I recently discovered not too long ago. They actually reached out to me and I actually chose a bottle of my choice to review. And I had to go with Woud Oud because it is cloning my favorite private blend. And I haven't came across a good clone as of yet until I actually got my nose on this one. So let's go over some information about Lunar & Co. So this is a clone house, like I said, but they also do create their own original creations as well. I think they have like a few in their catalog that you might want to check out as well. But as far as the retail price for Woud Oud, it is going to run you $65 for the only size they come in, which is this 55 ml bottle. But I actually hooked you guys up with a discount code. Use code HUNTER15 to save yourself 15% off at checkout on any of their fragrances or anything on their entire website. Now, the concentration, which is nice, is actually an extrait de parfum, which is even higher than Tom Ford's Oud Wood, which is actually an eau de parfum. So that's actually nice. You're getting more perfume oils with this fragrance. Now I also do, of course, want to show you the packaging and presentation. It does come in a box like so. On the back, you do have the Lunar & Co. website right there that I will leave also linked down in the comments below. But what's nice about this is actually a magnetic opening, and it opens up like that, and your fragrance is housed in that kind of foam insert, which is honestly a pretty nice box for the price you're paying and being a clone house. I cannot complain at all. Now looking at the bottle now, I absolutely love this bottle in this kind of brown ambery glass bottle that you see there. It's actually very thick, heavy duty glass as well. You of course have that wooden brown cap, which might be a fake cap, I'm not 100% sure. And also don't mind the thunder and rain outside if you guys can pick that up. It is pouring pretty bad. But on the front, you do have that Lunar & Co. label with your fragrance, extrait de parfum, 55 ml bottle, like I said. And then on the side it says parfum extrait. Nothing on the back, nothing on the bottom. Now this cap is, it is fairly light, but it does actually hold on by friction extremely tight and snugly, so you can't pick it up by the cap. Now, let's go ahead and spray this one for you guys and test out the atomizer with Lunar & Co. Let's see what we get with this. Very nice distribution. It's not pressurized, but it actually does spray a lot of juice, which is always good. So let's remind myself of this opening of Woud Oud and see how close it does come to Oud Wood, which I will be spraying in a moment. So immediately when you smell the opening of this fragrance, you are transported to the Oud Wood DNA right off the bat. It's so close to the original creations that it's actually kind of mind-blowing, I have to tell you that. You of course get that rosewood, you get that oud, but you also get a ton of that pepper and cardamom that Oud Wood is actually known for. And there's something about this scent profile that is so addicting, and that's why it's my favorite private blend in the entire private blend catalog that I've actually got my nose on so far. And you see right beside me, I actually own quite a few, and I actually would have one more, but I broke my bottle of Rose de Russie, which is so unfortunate. But yeah, when I smelled this one at first, I was actually so shocked. It actually kind of reminds me of the older batches of Oud Wood that I remember going to like Saks Fifth Avenue and smelling before I actually got my own bottle. Actually, I think I got this bottle not even a year ago. So I do have a very, very new batch of Oud Wood. And this one just reminds me of the older batches, which I absolutely adore so much. And honestly, it kind of hurts to say how good this one actually is because of how much I love Tom Ford's Oud Wood. But it's the truth, man. This stuff is just done so good. I can't believe I never heard of this company before up until they actually reached out to me. But for a clone house, this is a must check out. Let me actually spray Oud Wood just to remind myself of the original, compare them right now. And the atomizer on the Lunar & Co. is even better than Tom Ford's, which is crazy because this fragrance for a 50 ml bottle retails for like $285, which is insane. Tom Ford's always raising the prices, so if you don't really want to spend pretty much 300 bucks with tax, definitely check out Lunar & Co. You're probably out of the door around 60 bucks with my discount. Wow, I cannot believe this, guys. So Woud Oud's in my left hand, Woud Oud is in my right hand. And for some reason, the newer formulations of Woud Oud, I get some kind of like rubbery kind of vibe to the composition. I don't know exactly what's making it across like that to my nose, but it definitely does have a rubbery touch to it. Still a phenomenal fragrance. I love Woud Oud, but this one, if you actually gave me these test strips and said, tell me which one's Woud Oud, I would have a difficult time distinguishing both of them, like side by side at least. So close, so close, guys. I know I got some of you guys onto Woud Oud over on my Instagram page. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this fragrance because it smells so close to Woud Oud that it's actually crazy how good these cologne companies are getting. And I've actually been getting into cologne houses lately, like Dua. I will be testing out very soon. Obviously, one of my favorites is Alexandria Fragrances. Of course, Sensual Obsessions. Now Lunar & Co. Then you of course have Dolce as well, which is probably one of the most popular. But honestly, out of the Woud Oud clones that I've smelled, this is by far the best one, hands down. Granted, I haven't smelled many Woud Oud clones, but like I said, the ones I've smelled, this one destroys all of them. So at the time of this recording, we're actually going into the fall time. And honestly, this is the perfect fall fragrance for any person out there. If you're looking for a woody kind of oud fragrance for the fall that isn't too funky, isn't too dirty or animalic, you have to check out this one, especially if you don't want to break the bank. This is going to be a signature worthy fragrance for the fall time. Highly recommend it. Definitely, like I said, check it out below. Now for the performance of Woud Oud. Obviously, this being an extrait de parfum, which is the highest of perfume concentration you can use in fragrances, it's very potent. It does last extremely long. I get above average longevity with this one. The projection was moderate. It wasn't like a nuclear loud fragrance off of my skin, but when you walk by someone, that sillage that it leaves is so good. Honestly, this one smells even better in the air, which is the most important thing because that's exactly what other people are going to be smelling it, is when it's kind of mixed with the oxygen and it's flowing around in the air, rather than just smelling your skin up close, which nobody's going to be doing besides yourself. It's so good when it comes to sillage and longevity. Even better than Woud Oud, which is just so crazy. Like I said, it actually hurts my soul to say that because Woud Oud's near and dear to my heart, and I will always have an Woud Oud bottle in my collection. But the differences between the two as they start to kind of settle down, they are still extremely similar. Woud Oud does have a slightly more kind of natural vibe to it, which is even hard to say because I don't know if it actually contains real 100% oud, which is extremely expensive. You think it would at the $300 price for a 50 ml bottle, but I'm not 100% sure if it does or not. Like I said, it doesn't have that kind of earthy, funky oud note in here, but still, this one is done so good. And the performance is better. So if you love performance and you hate when fragrances don't last, which Woud Oud is known to kind of be maybe average, even slightly below average performance, especially the latest batches, you have to go with Woud Oud, guys. I'm telling you right now, I cannot believe it. And even for myself, I can see myself pulling for this one even more. I'm going to work and I want that Woud Oud DNA and I don't want to run through my expensive bottle of Woud Oud. This one's a no-brainer. But that's going to do it for my overview of Lunar & Co.'s Woud Oud. Let me know down below if you've ever heard of this house before, if you're going to check them out. I highly recommend it. They actually have a lot of fragrances in their catalog that I wasn't really expecting. So yeah, just definitely give them a look. It's highly worth it, especially with the prices and with my discount code HUNTER15. But that's going to do it. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch all you guys in the next fragrance upload. Take care, everybody.